Welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for Cancer for October 2018, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. As always, if it's relevant, take it, go with it. If not, throw it away. It's for someone else. They can take it and go with it. And if it absolutely just confuses you, you can try your rising and your moon sign, and maybe Venus. Venus is playing a pretty prominent part right now. But this is for Cancer. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. All of that's free. Commenting is free. Appreciate that too. Thank you for everything that you do. Let's see, Spirit. Whoa, that's too many. What do you have for us for Cancer for October, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Crying over spilt milk, the Nine of Cups, which is the Wish card, Death, and the Four of Cups, which is an offer being ignored. The Death card is a card of new, of ending, and of beginnings. But the offer is being ignored. And that's what fell out. But I think it just fell out. And that was what it was. That's a possibility that it's a precursor. We'll find out. If Spirit wants us to have them, we'll have them again. Alrighty. Spirit, what does Cancer need to be aware of in October? I'm a Cancer rising sign, and I would really like to know what Cancers need to be aware of in October of 2018. Let's go ahead and get started. There's a 1, there's a 2. Once again, too many. We can't get started until Spirit's ready to start. Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? Oh, I guess we're going to have 2 cards. The Empress and the 7 of Wands, which is a card of guarding. The Empress is a card of fruition, of fruitfulness, of completion. Sometimes of pregnancy, but probably not when it comes with the 7 of Wands. But she is the 3rd card of the major arcana, and she brings a full circle. The circles around her. She's a pretty card. She's a good card. She's a card of success. She's a card of happiness. Yeah, she's a card of fruition, of pregnancy, of conception of thoughts. Yeah, of fruitfulness. The 7 of Wands is a card of guarding. You feel like you're being attacked, and you're just trying to guard yourself. And you may be trying to guard the Empress a little bit there. But the Empress will help you. The 7 of Wands is like I say, a card of being on guard. So let's see what else we got. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? Oh, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is an overriding influence. And she is just love. She is just love. That's what she is. She is caring. She is help. She's a loving card. She's a very good energy. And along with the Empress, which is already here, she can help you guard whatever it is that you're trying to guard. But she has unconditional caring. She's also artistic. She has to do with the arts and with crafts. things of that nature. She's a very emotional person, or entity, or feeling. The energy from her is highly emotional because she is emotion. Okay? Let me see if we're in the camera. Looks like we're all right. So, we have an emotional October with the Queen of Cups. You could also be having something to do with the arts. This is always a possibility. Of course, the wands are energy. They're fire energy. So not only are you defending, but you're full of energy and full of fire. However, your fruitfulness, you may just be zipping along there and she's helping you get things done. But this is a defending card. You're defending whatever's behind the door, which it looks like the Empress is. Not sure if she needs defense, but you're defending her anyway. That's what Cancers do. I'm losing my battery. We'll go right along. The Eight of Pentacles is in the past, in the distance. This is the basis, the distant past. This is a card of the Apprentice, the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card of somebody that's very skilled in what they do. See all the pentacles he's doing? It can also be indication of education, indicative of finances or education, or both. Education, of course, usually leads to successful finances. This is the recent past, is the Page of Pentacles. Message. It could indicate a child, but more likely than not, it indicates a message about either education or finances, real estate, as this could be in real estate or banking. But this is probably a good message with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's in the present. Oh, the Page of Swords. Now, this can be a little tricky. This could be a child that's disappointing, a small disappointment. But it's usually, if it's a child that is likes justice. They try to be on the side of fairness, although they can be a little difficult and they can be a little trouble. It can also be a disappointing message or a delayed news with the Page of Swords. It can also mean gossip right now. You're either having disappointing news right in the present, or a delayed news, or it's, it can be gossip, or like I say, a child. In the future, you have cause for celebration. It's a small celebration, probably with friends and family, but because it is the Three of Cups, and you see the maidens all up here celebrating. But you will have cause for celebration in the future. Yes, the news, maybe it was just delayed. See what you're afraid of. Oh, you're a little bit worried about setting your ventures forth, setting forth your ideas and your business upon the world travels upon the waters. This is indicative of going overseas, of going global with a business. And you might be a little bit worried about expansion, which this is the Empress is also an expansion card. So you could be a little worried about that. This is what the surrounding environment is, what people see, what they think about the situation. Oh, they think it's disaster. The surrounding environment don't think that's a good idea at all. The people next door think you're just headed for a fall. The Ten of Swords, which is also indicative of an ending of a cycle, but this is what the surrounding environment is thinking about your idea. They think it's terrible. See what your hopes and dreams are. The Knight of Swords. This is a chaotic, fast energy. It comes and goes very quickly. Could be an opportunity. If it is, you need to be very careful about looking at all the sides of it. Make sure everything is just like you want it, like you think it is. Yeah, because although it can be a fairly good opportunity, but it's real fast and it's real chaotic, and you really it's kind of like you want it to come fast, because this is in your hopes, this is in your wishes. You want it to hurry up and get there, even though you have a delay here, you're guarding here. The surrounding environment thinks you're totally headed for a fall. See what the final outcome of this is. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. A new beginning of a business or education. But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is a good indication that you'll be starting a new business, or an education, like starting school or something like that. Probably around in December, so, which would be a pretty good time to start a business if you could do it before Christmas, because that's when you get a lot of business. It's also a good time to go to school, so it could be either one, either education or business. It can indicate farming, agriculture, like banking, either one of those. And where you have your Queen of Cups is overall influence. Could be art, could be health. You might be going to school to be a nurse or to be a doctor, or if that, especially being a Cancer, because Cancer's kind of lean toward healing. So you might be going to school to be a healer, or you may have already gone to school, gotten your education, gotten your skills, and now you're going to open up a business around in December. So that could be where you're headed there. That's what it kind of looks like. These people don't think it's a good venture, but you think it's going to be okay. It's going to be fast. It's going to be chaotic. You want it to be fast. You want it to open up fast. Can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles just a wee bit? Spirit, what have we got on the Ace of Pentacles? With the Empress in your favor and the Queen of Cups in your favor, it looks like you're going to have a little celebration about opening up a business, even though you're a little bit worried about it. You're pretty defensive about it. And you have the Queen of Swords here. She's pretty discerning. She's very intelligent, and she can split right from wrong, good from bad, just in a heartbeat. She can tell a good deal. So she's helping you along. I wouldn't worry too much about whatever everybody else says, because she'll keep you on. You've got quite a few big swords, quartz cards that are swords. You've got the Page and the Knight and the Queen. They're also a legal aspect to the swords, and they're truth tellers and truth sayers. So yeah, but with the Queen of Swords on your side, she's a very good advocate. So is the Queen of Cups. She might be like the Dean or something too. I don't know. She may be a partner of your Ace of Pentacles. But yeah, with her on your side, you very well could be successful. This is an ongoing thing. We'll probably have to check back in and see how it's going. Spirit isn't letting me have any more for right now. So that's what I have for you for October. It looks like it's going to be a real interesting month.